So the other day I was mindlessly scrolling on TikTok when I came upon a video of a Hatsune Miku artist who people thought was brother but it turned out he was brother So I thought, wow, this is really cool. He draws art for a living but still maintains an absolute shredded physique. So I'll scroll down to the comments to see if other people are agreeing with me. Are they supporting that? Do people like his physique? Stuff like that. But tell me why I see Hatsune Miku and Teto doing the Devil's Tango 12 times in a row. Like, this was generally and honestly my first impression of TikTok's new photo comment section thing. And at first glance, I thought this was really cool. We could comment photos that correlate to the video, send answers to quick questions for math help, but instead I just see hentai in the comments. Like, what the hell? And I'm not gonna lie, I love the fact that TikTok tried to do something new for once. That was generally pretty creative, gotta give it to them. But where's the moderation at? Because is it just me, or has it gotten to the point where if you watch any video about anime or even slightly correlated, in the comment section you're gonna see hentai? And it's not even like it's a 1 in 5 chance, brother, it's every video, just straight goon bait. And even the ones that don't slightly correlate to anime just have these hand-drawn images of stuff I can't even say, and they're usually the top comments because people think they're funny. And not gonna lie, I do too. But in all honesty, if you were to really sit back and think about it, in the year 2025, our ancestors were thinking we would have flying cars by now, self-automated tax machines, solar paneled vehicles that don't need a charge at all, maybe even personal clankers. But no, we just got hentai in TikTok comments. And although there's a lot of downsides to the photo comment section thing, I think we need to look further and think outside of the box here, because at the people hand drawing some of these images, let's be honest, let's think critically here, because I'm not gonna lie, the amount of detail they put into this just to post on TikTok comments deserves an award. Because mind you, they don't get paid for this, and they're adding shading, sweat marks, impact frames on GIFs to some random Genshin Impact character. Because look, we all know Mappa Studios and other anime studios have a lot on their plate, and they do need some new animators. So hey, I think this would be low-key a great spot to see some future talent. Because of course I can't show the images of what I'm talking about here because it's just a small comparison to what they look like. But think about it. They're doing this on pencil and paper. What if they had an iPad? What if they had a tablet? Think about the money here. And look, I completely agree with some people who don't want to see this in the comment section, and that's completely fine. But this is a great way to segue to talk about the moderation, because let's be honest, is TikTok blind? Because in all honesty, since the update, they have yet to update their AI to detect these images from being posted. And most of the images I'm talking about haven't even been taken down. They're still there. And I know doing a huge message deletion can take a long time, but come on, man. And this has even gotten to the point where I will literally not be surprised if I see this everywhere, because this is generally a problem. And you might be asking, well then if it's a problem, well what's your solution? Well, my formal solution that's taken me about an hour to think about is... But in all seriousness, in my opinion, TikTok really needs to change before we start seeing IRL hentai in comment sections, because that's a whole nother topic. And I know that this isn't usually my type of content that I post, but I just had to make a video on this because this is generally so funny, especially the amount of stupid images I can find scrolling through comments. Like, look at these. I found these while scrolling a while ago. They still make me laugh. But anyways, guys, that does wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed this lecture, and yeah, peace.